there were 4 agencies involved here, the RCB, the KSCA, which is the Cricket Association, the police, and the government, right? Now, one thing, all of these 4 institutions have messed up at their own levels because they all made decisions independently and did not communicate any of them to anybody else. And RCB, of course, was going on and on its social media 3 times yesterday from 7 a.m. They posted claiming that there was going to be a victory parade, right? At 7 a.m. in the morning so the match ended also late at night, and then people were out on the streets all night. The cops have been patrolling the streets all night, okay? I think one question that we need to ask, and many journalists actually did ask that yesterday of the Chief Minister, is that what was the tearing hurry for it to happen less than 24 hours, after the match had ended? The cops had been out all night. People are, crazily celebrating. You can hear screams and cheers all through the night, right? Because people are just out on the streets and the cops have to do law and order duties and so on. So yes, of course, we need to ask questions of the police as well as to, why did they not have a plan in place? Because they're used to doing this, right? And they've also done it in the past when, these actors like Puneet Rajkumar and Amrish, when they died, they had to, swing into action immediately, like without a moment's notice. So they did manage crowd control effectively back then. So we need to ask that question now, yes, but we also need to ask questions of the government and from the RCB as to what was the tearing hurry for them to, do this at such short notice. And also make claims repeatedly from 7 a.m. in the morning that there's going to be a victory parade. So that messaging was so confusing, as, Danya pointed out, this thing about the free passes. So these questions I think we need to ask of them.